Yo, what's up, my biscuits? Are y'all feeling light and fluffy or old and crusty? I hope y'all feeling light and fluffy, cause this is your favorite first generation Lord vs. Creed, bringing to you somewhat of a little playthrough of a game that caught my interest once again after many years of not playing it. I'm just letting you know right now, this is not a let's play. All this has been done pre-recorded, so this is just a little bit of video commentary of this little gaming experience of mine. So the game I'm about to show you is called, let's see, drum roll, Metal Storm by IREM for the NES. One of the first games in its time to introduce the notion of gravity-based gameplay. As it's seen right now, I'm just pretty much just strolling through the first stage right now, shooting all these little walkers here because they're pretty much just crap. They don't do much of anything. Oh yeah, those rolling things, crap, nothing. And that right there, that's the whole basis of the gameplay. It allows you to manipulate gravity while you pretty much just walking upside down on the floors and the ceiling. Those two small little upgrades I got, the one that I'm showing off right now is the gravity ball. Well, at least that's what I call it, pretty much denoted by a little G. What it does is it allows you invulnerability while switching gravity. At the same time, it has the capability of producing damage to your enemies, but I wouldn't recommend it on crap like that, because if you mess up your timing, you're gonna wind up getting yourself killed in the process, because you're not invulnerable while you're standing on the ground, right? So what you're seeing now, I just picked up another power-up, the power-up gun, which is pretty much increased gun strength. And what you just now saw was an anticlimactic battle against the first boss, one of the easiest friggin' bosses. I don't know why in the world they put that in. Just let you know now, in the first run through, it's pretty much gonna run pretty quick, because this is practically a very short game. Seven stages, each except for the very last stage runs through 2 parts. What you're seeing now is stage 2. If you noticed earlier, you're pretty much seeing that everything is pretty much repeating itself. That's because this stage here is pretty much allows for infinite vertical scroll. So you can pretty much just shoot down and shoot up, and the whole thing pretty much repeats itself in a loop. And there's the proof. I'm going all the way down and flipping all the way up, pretty much going on a path to nowhere. Now in the second part of this stage, you need to watch out for these doors. If you're not standing too close to them, you will die, because those are practically cheap instant deaths if you get caught in them. And just like that, second boss time, where you pretty much had to go through and defeat all those laser turrets. But all you really need to do is just beat one and just coast. Because as you can see, since this is also an infinite vertical scroll, you can pretty much just stand in one spot and the gun just goes up and down repeatedly until it hits its target. So all you gotta do is just defeat all 5 of those laser turrets. And yes, those are 5, and it's done. But pretty much defeat one and victory's ensured. Now for level 3, and I hope you're keeping up with this, because I am blazing through this thing. Level 3 is pretty much track based, where you seen all these little enemies on the tracks. They're just pretty much there to impede your progress. And this is also the very first stage in the game that introduces the shield. The shield, it's pretty much can destroy anything it touches, but you gotta be careful with those that take multiple hits. These little carrier things, whatever the crap they are, they take one hit, so they easy to destroy, unlike that cannon. So if you're asking questions, what just happened there, the shield has the capability, if you're standing right under something, a wall or whatever, you're pretty much, the shield pretty much extends through the floor and allows you to hit enemies that are very close. Now, moving very quickly yet again, you see this little boss here. What you didn't see, since I blew the freaking crap out of it in about 10 seconds, the notion of that boss is it had a little rotating shield that blocks your shots, and the lasers that were crossing through it, pretty much just death on a stick. Now stage 4 is gonna be a little longer, so hopefully I can talk through this a little better so all y'all people can catch up. Cause I know y'all ain't slow, right? Right? Yep. Anyway, stage 4 pretty much has you trapped inside this little box while everything is auto-scrolling. Those little green things, those little green balls, can't destroy them, and do not touch them. They're pretty much they're pretty much instant death right there. If you're wondering why I'm saying it's instant death, what I didn't tell you in the beginning, since the whole thing was moving so fast, is that your character, basically one hit and you're dead. That's everything. No life bar, no nothing. One hit, you're dead. Now this little mini boss here that I'm probably gonna kill in about that fast, just defeat all 4 of those without touching it, and you reach stage 2 where you get another little box and you gotta get by these little shrimp things. Now if you saw that little blue and white little icon, that icon is the crush item, which pretty much is your standard destroy everything on the screen. Also, if you noticed, I haven't been getting instantly blown up when I get hit. That because pretty much every time I got another little icon denoted by the letter A, which is pretty much armor, which allows you to sustain damage for 1 blow and 1 blow only. Otherwise, 1 more hit and you're dead. Since you're pretty much gonna be, since this whole thing is either one and done as far as life and energy is concerned. So like I said, this thing is pretty short. I pretty much gone through 4 stages in a matter of 8 minutes. For this little boss, where things start to go down here from here, just focus on, for the most part, focus on the little red thing in the center. If you destroy that, then the boss is cake. Those little small things are just there to impede the progress, and they can be easily destroyed. And that's pretty much it. Unless y'all miss something, since this thing is going fast, that's gonna be part 1. I'll see y'all in part 2. Peace!